We're supposed to prove here that WXYZ is an isosceles trapezoid. So there are two things we're going to have to address. First, isosceles, meaning that two sides are congruent. That looks like it should be WX and ZY. And then the fact that it's a trapezoid occurs when there's one pair of parallel sides. So it looks like ZW and XY are going to be parallel. So let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, so I'm going to start by proving that it is in fact a trapezoid. So let's look at the slope of ZW. So it looks like ZW, if I go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, that's the slope of ZW. YX should be the same. Let's see, up 1 over 2. Yep, so both of these segments have the same slope of positive 1/2. So I'm going to write slopes. WZ has a slope of 1/2 and YX has a slope of 1/2. All right, now let's look at the fact that it's an isosceles trapezoid. So any type of trapezoid has at least one pair of opposite sides that are parallel. That's what we've figured out from these slopes. An isosceles trapezoid means that the other pair of sides that are not necessarily parallel will have the same length. So now I'm going to look at the length using Pythagorean theorem. So for WX, I'm going to draw in the vertical and horizontal distances. So this is 4 by 3. So let's show my work over here. So 4 squared plus 3 squared equals c squared. 4 squared is 16. 3 squared is 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. So that means that the square root of 25 is the length of segment WX. ZY, I actually don't have to do any calculations because it's a vertical segment. I can just count that that is also 5. I forgot to say before, the square root of 25 is 5. So that is the length of WX. So I'm going to write those lengths over here. So I know that WX equals 5 and ZY equals 5. Okay, so let's write our description. Okay, so I'm going to say, oh, let me erase this. So I'm going to say WXYZ is a trapezoid because one pair of sides we'll say are parallel, and that has to do with the slopes, so let's support that. Segment WZ is parallel to segment YX. Both have the same slope, 1/2. Okay, now let's address the fact that it's isosceles. This trapezoid is isosceles because the non-parallel sides are congruent. Let's add in my evidence here. So we'll say WX is congruent to segment ZY. Both have length 5. And I have proven that it is a trapezoid, and more specifically, an isosceles trapezoid.